99 Workouts Season 3 with me and a beautiful lady who has joined me today, my special guest, that is Aditi. Aditi, thank you so much,
Thank you so much for
to feature on my new episode, because we want, basically the concept of 99 Workouts is to have people from different walks of life, different backgrounds, but who have taken up fitness as their profession and have got it incorporated later on. Okay. आज हम बात कर रहे हैं अदिति से. Aditi, I believe that you came to Pune to basically you're an engineer.
Yes.
That's what I know.
Yes.
And you came to Pune to join the IT sector.
Yes.
तो ये कैसा हुआ? Like why Pune especially?
So it was a campus placement. I was in my third year. I got this placement, and I've come to Pune to join Tech Mahindra. Then I worked there for 2 years, and then I wasn't happy, so I just left it without telling my parents that I'm leaving the job, because they would have asked me to come back home and get married. So I didn't go. So I chose to struggle here, and I was finding what is there for me. So I've been into a lot of fields. I tried my hands into so many things. Then I landed up into being a Zumba instructor, and then
One second, I'll come to that question. ये बहुत बड़ा interesting point है, turning point है इनके life में, तो मैं ये question जरूर लूँगा. Aditi, you came to Pune to pursue your MBA, your IT, and then you got into a very nice profile. You left all of a sudden, such a big decision, and then you didn't inform your parents, and it's a very, very big decision when you come from a different city and you move to another city. Wasn't that was it very spontaneous, impulsive decision, or how was it?
It was, and I was all alone because I couldn't tell my sister, nobody, because if I would have told them, they would have told my parents, and my parents are like, क्या क्यों काम करना है, हम हैं ना, we will sort it out for you, don't worry, you just come back home and you just sit, eat and just get married. So I didn't want to do that. I wanted something bigger for my life, so that's why I chose not to tell them, and I didn't tell them.
Okay. And then I believe you tried different things post your break which you took, and then so what all things did you do during that period? आपने काफी कुछ किया है, लेकिन अलग-अलग industries आपने try किया है.
Yes. So I was into I don't know, but God has given me all these talents, and I worked as a choreographer, I worked as a background dancer, I worked as a model as well. I wanted to try my hands in acting, so I tried that as well. Then I couldn't, because that field is itself very struggling. You have to struggle hard to reach a level. So I wasn't getting there. So I left it, and then I came to Pune back, and then I was just dancing at a party. So a guy approached me for the vibe manager of Hard Rock Cafe. So there you just have to do, you just have to maintain the ambience of the cafe. You just have to talk to the people, and also you have to choreograph the songs. So this is what I did, and because of this, my party life was hampering. So I just left it.
Okay.
Then I worked as a calligrapher, and because I know how to do calligraphy, so I used to teach. So I used to teach calligraphy. Then there as well, because in India we don't have that much of scope for creative people, unless you have a name.
Right.
So yeah, so there also I left. Then I teach, I used to teach people, students. So I taught them. So this is what
So
I
tell
did.
me something. ये आपने इतना जो experiment किया है with professions generally लोग नहीं करते, and especially if you come to a different city and when there's no peer support kind of thing there in that city. So were you not going through a lot of phases of highs and lows mentally also? Like I'm sure you would have have to really be strong, because कभी ये कर रहे, कभी वो कर रहे, पता नहीं क्या करना है. And I'm sure there are a lot of people in your age group also who would be going through this. So how was it? How was that particular phase?
So there was a time when I had no money to even eat, but I couldn't help it. I have to struggle because I chose.
Yeah.
So I didn't give up. I keep on going on, and I was keep on changing things. I was trying my hands everywhere, wherever. I actually wanted to know what is there for me, why I have come here on this earth. There must be some reason.
Right.
So then I started doing Zumba for my living, because I'm into dancing as well.
Right,
So
right.
I did the certification, and I started taking classes. So this is how. I know it was very, very difficult, but it's okay. I'm there.
So you're watching 99 Workouts Season 3 मूवी विथ मी एंड अदिति, एक तो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट से आपने सुना अभी, इंजीनियरिंग बैकग्राउंड, फिर आईटी ज्वाइन किया उन्होंने, एंड उसके बाद काफ़ी ऑड जॉब्स किए, और फिर फाइनली ये जुम्बा क्लासेस लेने लगी। लेकिन एक खास बात है, मैंने सुना अदिति यू आर टेकिंग 14 to 15 क्लासेस अ डे।
Yes.
आई मीन इजंट इट, आप सोच सकते हैं 14 से 15 क्लास दिन में, लाइक खुद अकेला लेना, लेकिन वेयर यू नो अ क्लाइंट कम्स एंड 1 घंटे ही मुश्किल से कर पाती है, आप 15-16 घंटे क्लास ले रही थी। हाउ वाज इट पॉसिबल, लाइक यू नो हाउ इज इट पॉसिबल सीरियसली?
So because I told you I had a lifestyle when I was into IT and I had to match it. So just to match it, I was taking a lot of, as in I was taking a lot of sessions in the same day. So yeah, that was too tiring, and because of my high metabolic rate, I lost a lot of weight.
Right.
Must be muscle mass.
Right.
Yeah, I've lost.
Right.
So I've lost, and then when I went to my hometown one day, so my mom, she started crying looking at me because I was looking very skinny.
Right.
So then she cried and she said, "If are you into any stress, you just leave the job," because I
Right.
didn't tell her.
Right,
I've
right,
left.
right.
So I told her, no, there is nothing. It's just a lot of stress as of now, but it'll be fine.
Right.
I'll be fine
Right.
soon. Don't worry about it.
Right.
So when I came back to Pune, I decided to work out. I decided to work on myself. So I started working out. And then when I was working out, a trainer came to me and he said, "You have a very nice back." I was like, seriously, I have a very bad body. But still, he said, "No, you have very ripped body." I was like, okay. So then I started working out and I was doing it continuously. And then one fine day, a guy told me that, "Why don't you compete?" So I was like, I can't compete. I mean, seriously, look at me. How can you even say that? So then even I thought, because I wanted to do something big.
You're right.
But I wasn't
So
getting
tell
the
me,
chance.
Aditi, I see a lot of fighter instinct in you. You know, you are kind of very rebellious. Is that true? Like, does it come out like this within?
Yes.
मैं जो सुन रहा हूँ उसके हिसाब से लग रहा है कि ये बहुत ही इनके किलर इंस्टिंक्ट हैं. Like, you know, she'll try anything for survival. मेरी बुक आ रही है, द सर्वाइवल ऑफ द न्यू फिटेस्ट, उसमें आप भी फीचर करने वाली है फॉर श्योर, बिकॉज एवरी पर्सन इज कमिंग इनटू माय एपिसोड इज गोइंग टू गेट इनटू दैट बुक, एंड इट इज सो अमेजिंग टू हैव यू हियर टुडे. एंड नाउ you are, I believe you started competing also in the model physique category, something like that.
Yes,
Is
yes,
it
yes.
on stage?
Yes.
What is that experience? And मैंने सुना है इन्होंने काफ़ी ट्रॉफीज भी जीते इंटरनेशनल ऑन स्टेज. It started raining right now, but it's so beautiful. I would like you to end up with this answer to this question.
Sure. So I started competing in 2018. As I told you, because a trainer told me, I thought of doing it. So I started watching videos and how to do posing. So I started competing in 2018 itself, and I met a guy. So he's a mentor right now. So he told me that you start competing, we'll see everything. And I was a vegetarian because I'm a Jain. I
Right.
belong to a Jain
Oh, wow.
family. So I was a vegetarian, strict vegetarian. So he told me you have two options. Either you go for steroids or you go for non-veg. So I chose non-veg. So I told him I don't want to, experiment with my body. I don't want to do it. I'll prefer eating non-veg. It's okay, I'll manage my parents. Because anyways, they didn't know that what am I doing here. So I started eating non-veg and I started competing. And for the very first time, I just decided 2 months back and I competed into Miss Maharashtra.
Oh, wow.
Maharashtra Street.
Yeah.
So I got bronze in the very first attempt. So my confidence, it went very high. So after that, sometimes it happens that you don't have sponsors. So they, so the district happened later. So I got gold in district later.
Okay.
So I was very, very happy. I was like, seriously, I'm doing this and I wanted fame and I wanted this and this is what is happening. Okay, this is for me. So I gave myself into to this field. And I really worked hard on myself because I was 42 kgs then. And then national happened and then I got selected for just top 15. I went with a mindset that I'll come in top 3. But obviously, look at the condition, it was
Right,
shit.
right.
But still, I made up to top 15. But then I couldn't make it to top 3. So that, that came into me and I was like, okay, I'll take steroids. But then the guy, he told me, no, you have very good genetics, you try it. We have Asian Championship selection trials coming up. So you prepare for that. I was like, okay. So I made my mind that I'll have to do this year itself in 2018. So I worked really hard. I had no cheat meals. I started eating chicken twice a day,
Wow.
20 eggs a day because
Yeah.
you have to maintain the protein requirement. So yeah.
तो आपने सुना, you're watching 99 Workout Season 3 with me and Aditi. Aditi comes from a Jain community, जहाँ पे of course vegetarian is the meal, people don't eat non-veg. इनके पास दो ऑप्शन था, या तो नॉन-वेज खाओ या तो स्टेरॉइड्स लो, जिनको आपके कोई ट्रेनर ने एडवाइस किया था, और आपने ये दो ऑप्शन में से नॉन-वेज खाना चूज़ किया, विच इज़ फॉर जैन कम्युनिटी, a person to start eating non-veg is a very big thing for sure, and it has to be really, you have to be rebellious, I think.
I used to cry sometimes to, because even whenever I used to eat, I used to feel as if I am, killing that chicken. And because
Right.
since my childhood, I never have touched it, so I haven't ever seen it. So that was very, very difficult. And then from the very first competition, my parents got to know that I've posted a video,
Okay.
and you have to wear bikini.
Right.
So my mom called me, what the hell are you doing? तूने तो हमारे परिवार का नाम बता दिया है, और यही सब बच गया था करने के लिए, तूने आईटी छोड़ दिया है, ये कब बताया, क्यों नहीं बताया? और they were looking for guys because of my age. So हम लोग रिश्ते देख रहे हैं, ये सब क्या चल रहा है? So मैंने बोला give me some time, I'll sort everything out. She was like नहीं वो सब छोड़ो, वापस आ जाओ. मैंने बोला नहीं, अभी तो मैं नहीं आ सकती, मैंने कुछ किया है, कुछ सोचा है, I'll do it, then I'll come back. So then they stopped talking to me. So that was the phase when I was all alone. And you must be like, when you are on prep, so you go through hell lot of mood
Yes,
swings.
yes, yes, yes.
So I needed my family, I needed my friends. तो कोई भी नहीं था. I was all alone here. So I used to cry in silence. I don't know. But yeah, because I decided. So then selection trial happened, and I got selected for Asian Championship and World Championship. So and luckily in 2018 it was in Pune only.
Okay.
So I was very lucky, and I was feeling grateful that it is in my ground.
Right.
So I was all set. I worked really hard, and from 42 I transformed myself to 50. I think I'm 8, and I have a picture. I'll show you. It's
Sure.
you can see the difference. Obviously, the difference of 6 months. I worked hard. So I got bronze, and I was like in 7th heaven. I was flying there because this is what I wanted to prove,
Right.
and this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to achieve. I wanted to do something for my country, and I did it. I was holding the flag in my hand, and I was very, very happy. I got goosebumps. So then that day I called my mom that I got bronze medal. She was okay. She didn't say anything because of my attire, of course, because Indian society cannot accept it. So then there was a felicitation ceremony at Indore, and I belong from Ujjain.
Right.
So I was in the newspapers all over the MP, and I purposely broke, as in I took my trophy and medal to Indore.
Right.
So it happened, the felicitation ceremony happened, and then what happened? So a guy, he's an official. So he asked me, are you from MP? I was like, yes, because he had my Aadhaar card.
Right.
So he asked me, are you from MP? I was like, yes. So then he told me, you should have completed from MP rather than Maharashtra. I was like, no, Maharashtra made me, so that's why obviously I completed Maharashtra. So this happened, and that guy, luckily, he happened to be my father's friend, very good friend, because he was also into gymnastics.
Right.
So they know each other. So then after the ceremony, it happened, and I went to Ujjain purposely. So and also a photo shoot happened. So there is a newspaper called Gadit Bhaskar. It is very famous in MP.
Right.
So I was on the front page.
Wow.
So that these ladies, these are India's bodybuilders, and they have a name.
Yeah.
So and I was exactly in front. I was in the you can see me clearly. So everybody knew that okay, now this is what I am doing, and everybody was so proud. Then I asked my mom, don't you feel proud? So she was like, she started crying. She was like, मुझको नहीं पता था इतनी serious है इन सब चीज़ों को लेके. और then she accepted it. And then Ujjain में ही, so there was a competition, district bodybuilding competition. So वहाँ लड़कियाँ नहीं आती हैं. So my father, he has been called there as a guest. So the uncle, he asked me, who asked me that, are you from MP? So he called my father, he asked him that, is she gonna come with you as a guest? So just ask her and bring her along. So my father asked me, as in we don't have that much of great bonding. So my father asked me, do you wanna go? He's like, okay, if you're okay. We went there, and then the felicitation ceremony happened there as well. We sent as a guest. And at the end, there was an interview. So in the interview, that guy asked my father that she changed a lot of fields. How did did you feel? So my father also started crying. And that moment I was like, okay, I did something great, and that's why I wanted this time that I wanted to prove myself. That okay, father. So he was like, मुझको पता है बॉडी बिल्डिंग कैसी होती है, what it takes, and you have to do a lot of struggle, especially when you are a jail and when you are into, you know, when you are on veg diet. So I can understand what she must have gone through, and that's how I started crying, and then
Wow.
he accepted.
So amazing. So आपने सुना on 99 workouts we feature such guests who have amazing inside story, and of course I would like to hold her this way, and आपने ये जो journey इनकी सुनी है, she's been very outspoken and she has shared publicly of what has gone through and what has she done to where to reach where she is today. Very young, dynamic girl, very beautiful. Please do watch this episode. Of course, each and every guest on the show are special, and my next guest is also going to be equally special. Thank you, Aditi, for this honor, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to watch this and they're going to get really inspired. Thank you so much.
Thank you.